Beautiful people, what up? What up? Exactly one. Right? Hey, let me tell you, this is another whole different type of an experience, right? A whole different type of an experience, you know. Because, as you know, it's been a minute since I've been here, right? It's been a minute. And truly so, that's exactly how I'm feeling, when I'm back on the rooftop, Exactly. How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing, man? Yeah. I'm repeating that part because with each, every sentence that I'm, giving out or I'm telling you guys, how you doing, that particular, just one line. Let me tell you, me in my mind as I'm saying it or as I'm telling you guys, yeah, it has so many layers of story in it, right? So many layers of story within just one line, you get? Exactly. Yo, tell you what, man, it's been hella minute since, I've put this camera on my face, right? In some sense, I was feeling a bit of, anxiety, right? Yeah, just normal anxiety, right? Especially when, when you've been onto something, for a moment and, you've been going about it, right? There are going to be times, there are going to be moments where, you're going to be completely out of it as well, right? Yeah. Exactly, man. It feels nice, man, to be over here. It feels nice always, for us to always connect. It feels nice, man, let me tell you. So, there's been a lot that has taken place. There's a lot that, has been happening, of course, right? Coming off from the time that I went to Shags, right? And getting on into some other form of frequency, right? There was a gig that was coming up, right, alongside, just at the time I was coming from village, right? Yeah. So of course, since it came up, I had to take those particular steps and jump on that frequency and see what vibration I'm going to find on that particular sort of a journey, right? So that's another whole story, believe me, right? And I'm doing this video at the time where still that situation or that sort of circumstance or that form of vibration or wavelength is still going on the background somewhere, because just like I was saying earlier, sometimes you might be onto something that is taking you through your journey, is taking you through your hoops and loops, etc., right? And you're in it for a moment, right? But there are going to be those particular times that you're going to jump right out of them, right? So that's what I've done with that gig for now, right? Because it's something that I'm still as well, Yeah. So tell you what, man, I have loads of story, super loads of stories that you're going to be unpacking, because let me piggyback it into something else that sort of a reference, right? So you all know that for those who know that I do write, right? And as a writer, there are those sort of drought moments where there are no stories to be written about etc. or even spoken about etc., right? You're going to find yourself in this type of situation, or type of moments where, you know, you don't have no, like, of course you have like small pockets of stories that you have at the back of your mind, or you know, those that you've already experienced, or those that you're observing outside, right? But they're still not yet. It feels good, of course, just like I've already said, that it feels good, man, to be over here once again, right? Continuing to build on the platform. We're going to have like an emotional relationship, right? We're going to be having like, you know, loads of like, you know, mental, psychological relationships, right? We're going to be having those as well, like, you know, spiritual relationships that you're going to be having. I mean, you're going to be having also, right? Of course, you know, told through like our stories, right? In those particular ways, right? So so then we see how you're going to continue build on what we're building, right? I love you guys, man. Take care, right?